Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Quick Bites of AI. Today we're going to dive into a fascinating topic that often stumps beginners in the AI and machine learning world. Yup, you guessed it, we're unraveling the mystery behind classification, regression, and clustering. So buckle up, grab your metaphorical magnifying glasses, and let's explore these cool concepts together. Alright, first things first, let's lay a foundation. In the world of machine learning, you're basically teaching a computer to recognize patterns and make decisions, kind of like training a really enthusiastic puppy. So when you hear terms like classification, regression, and clustering, just remember these are different ways to help your computer analyze data and, become a bit smarter. Let's kick off with classification. This is what you do when you're putting things into neat little boxes. Imagine you have a pile of laundry with socks of several colors, and you want to sort them. Classification algorithms would look at your socks and determine if they go in the red box, the blue box, or maybe the "I only wear these when all others are dirty" box. In AI, classification might involve categorizing email as spam or not spam, or recognizing if a photo has a cat or a dog in it. Oh, and quick joke alert. What's a classifier's favorite romantic phrase? You complete my data set. Now let's move on to regression. This is about predicting a continuous outcome. Think about trying to predict tomorrow's weather temperature based on historical data. You're not just saying hot or cold. You're coming up with an actual number, like 73 degrees. In a more concrete machine learning task, let's say you're predicting housing prices based on several features like location, size, number of rooms, etc. If you can hear numbers dropping on a linear scale, or anything where predicting a value is key, you're most likely cueing regression. Moving along swiftly to clustering. Clustering is like the free spirit of these three. It doesn't need labels. With clustering, you're letting your data find its own groups or clusters. It's like at a party. People naturally form groups based on shared interests, without someone shouting, "If you like tacos, form an orderly line here." So in machine learning, clustering could be used for market segmentation, where you group customers based on similar purchasing behaviors. Bottom line, clustering finds structure in unstructured data. It's like playing matchmaker but for data points. Whoever thought data clustering could sound romantic? So what's the deal with the differences? Classification and regression are both types of supervised learning, where you have this guidance or labeled data like a helpful road sign saying "this way," while clustering swims in the sea of unsupervised learning, where you kind of let the data have its own pool party. Classification gives you distinct labels. Regression gives you a numeric answer, while clustering just gathers similar data points together based on patterns and similarities. When do you use each one? Use classification when you're interested in predicting categories. Regression is your go-to if you need to predict specific values. Clustering is like a discoverer in the dark. It helps you find natural groupings without any prior labels. Some popular algorithms you might encounter are linear regression, for regression obviously, logistic regression, somewhat misleadingly named since this one's used for classification, and say, K means clustering. Saying all this makes me think that machine learning is like a buffet. You just pick what suits your task. Before I wrap up, remember that learning these techniques is like riding a bike. You might wobble at first, hit a few bushes, but soon you'll be cycling with the wind in your hair, and clusters, classes, and predictions at your fingertips. That's all for today's episode on Quick Bites of AI, where hopefully we've made classification, regression, and clustering a bit tastier to digest. Keep tinkering with those algorithms and don't stop until they say, "I've learned." Thanks for tuning in, and remember, every bite is an adventure. Catch you next time.